Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Carol and this video is all about 5 things that I wish I knew at 15. So this is everything I would tell my younger self. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing I wish I knew is that self-care must always come first. When I was a teenager, I used to think that taking care of myself was selfish, that it would make me a bad person. I don't know why, but it's just the way it was. And now I realize that you can't really pour from an empty cup. You can't fully show up for others if you don't show up for yourself first, because what you do to yourself has a reflection on your relationships with other people. So be sure to prioritize yourself and don't apologize for that. Don't feel bad about doing that because it's essential. And self-care takes many shapes and forms. It can be yoga, a walk in a park, even like meditation, journaling, just taking a long bath and making sure to moisturize your skin. That's also self-care. Whatever it is, just make sure that you are doing something, even like a small thing every day, to take care of yourself. The second thing I wish I knew is to remove myself from negative people, negative situations, and even things. Listen, you just can't focus on gratitude and on having a positive life if you keep choosing to put yourself in negative situations and if you keep choosing to hang out with the wrong people. Especially when it comes to people, you really are an average of the 5 people that you spend most time with, so make sure to choose them wisely. Ask yourself if who or what you are letting into your life is really aligned with who you want to become and the type of life that you want to live. And if it's not, don't be afraid to just leave that and start over, because it's your story. You have the power. The third thing is quality over quantity in everything in life. I actually always struggled with this when I was younger, especially when it came to tasks and people. I used to give myself these endless to-do lists and never finish them, and then I felt crap about myself because I just couldn't do it. But what I didn't realize is that you can be doing a million things at once and not be doing one of them correctly. So you better just focus on one and really go for it and give it your all, because that's so much better. Regarding people, I never really had many real friends, and that used to be a struggle because I looked at everyone around me being so popular. Now I realize that most of that is not even real friendship, and I actually prefer to have one best friend than 10 mediocre friends. Another lesson, and probably my favorite one, is that everything that happens in our life happens for a reason, and that is growth. I know that sometimes it's hard to accept this and really see the bigger picture when you are going through some rough times in life, but the sooner you learn to be grateful for everything that happened in your life and in your past, good or bad, the sooner you become free from it. As long as you keep thinking, why me? Why is this happening to me? I don't deserve this. And I've been stuck there for the longest time, so I really know what I'm talking about. You are in the victim mentality. The truth is, I wouldn't change my past. I don't regret struggling with eating disorders, being bullied in school, or even losing my best friends when I was a teenager. That made me grow, and without those experiences, I wouldn't be exactly who I am today. And to be honest, I'm actually pretty proud of her. If you ask me if I would like to go through it again, no, not at all. Would I like to go back to high school? Not even for $1 million. But do I embrace it, and am I grateful for it? Yeah, 100%. It all depends on who you decide to become through those experiences. Yes, you can allow yourself to get bitter, but that's not really growth, and that would only mean that all those experiences would be in vain. Or you can decide to raise above everything and just let it go. That way, what you've been through won't happen again, because you learned from it, you grew, and you took all the lessons you needed to take. So the last thing I wish I knew is that failure is a path to success. I actually read somewhere that the word fail means first attempt in learning, and that is so true. Especially when we are teenagers, we get so afraid of failing that we don't even try. But if we think about it, isn't that automatically failing? How can you be really willing to succeed if you are not willing to fail? No one in this planet is born successful. We need to make mistakes, learn from it, and grow every time. So every time you fail, choose to get up and keep fighting, because you never know if that's the time you are actually going to succeed. I think that nowadays our society has a preconceived idea that everything needs to be easy. Like, if you fail, then you were not born to succeed, and if you're not born to succeed, then you are going to fail. But if we always succeeded at everything in our first try, things would become so boring. You would just go through life not growing and not challenging yourself. So instead, just embrace failure, because it's a part of life and it's part of the learning process. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. That's everything I have for you today, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!